Whoa.
We'll do it live.
We're going to do it live. We're going to do it live. We're going to do it live.
Do it live.
Hello, everybody. I'm Brandon Perna here with Tom Grossi. This is a cold open. Usually before the show starts, Tom and I, we go to the bathroom, we get our coffee, and then we talk a little. We just talk a little, usually about nothing about the show. We're not talking about football. Tom is currently chasing 5 points vids. He's going after him for subs. So if you're watching on my channel, you haven't subscribed to Tom, go subscribe to him. And I was just about to tell Tom, because he was bitching that he hadn't caught 5 yet. I was just about to tell Tom, like, I can no longer look at Tom Grossi's analytics. I can't look at his stats. I can't look at his sub growth, his numbers, because when I look at Tom, I'm like, I am failing so hard right now. I am failing at YouTube. And then I go and look at my analytics on YouTube, and I'm having the best September I've ever had. But if I compare myself to Tom, my life is meaningless. Meaningless, Tom.
Brandon.
Just
I'm
as
gonna
a way
make you
to
feel a
say,
little better. I'm gonna make you feel a
crushing
little better. I'll make you feel a little better. Check out, if you want to compare analytics, check out this small little channel that's up and coming called Mr. Beast.
Oh, am I growing better than him?
Mm-hmm. We're crushing it, buddy. Crushing it.
Gotcha, Beast.
Oh, baby. We here.
We steer.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. Tom Grossi, Brandon Perna, and this is GPS. Rousing.
Yes, that's right. A Pizzle, Mr. Yeast, the bread guy, the super successful bread YouTuber.
That's it. All he does is make bread.
And it's bread. Everybody likes bread. Oh.
Did you upload the new clip already?
Pretty much everybody eats bread.
Sorry, that's Mr. Yeast.
That's the real Mr. Yeast.
Oh, yeah. I did. I wanted to start the show with this, but then I had to just talk about stuff nobody gives a shit about.
Ball get hit with stick, go far.
Ooh, 62.
It's how I feel in the morning sometimes.
Yeah. Like you're 62 years old already.
Yeah.
Yes, we have the greatest sports clip of all time. Is that what this is?
I think honestly, I had no idea what you were talking about when you put it in the rundown, and I was like, "Oh, okay. You just want to like make this the title, like, haha, we're jokey joke." And then I saw the clip, and I was like, "That makes a lot more sense."
Yes. So in the script, I just put "Ho you fat."
Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes, I just said that. That is that man's name. Don't tweet at me.
So I was thinking, we got a lot of clips here. We got $100 Scooter Elway. Anytime somebody makes a super chat donation and it is with 69 cents, we play Ho You Fat.
That's good, buddy. You just did something that is not good. Do you have any $1.69s we're gonna get now? Like you did
above
something.
$5.
Oh, you fat with a
like that's his real name. It's Steve Ho You Fat, I believe. And
Steve,
I posted like the photo of his jersey on Instagram. And I tried to put like the description, like I tried to use his name, and Instagram was like, "Are you sure you want to use that name or those words? Like this is already being reported with similar verbiage." I was like, "What?"
Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes, I just said that. That is that man's name. Don't tweet at me.
You did this. You did this.
I've created a monster. Everybody wants to see Ho You Fat more. Nailed it.
There's another one, Perna.
Okay. Ho You Fat back.
The whole show.
Oh, you fat with a 3.
I gotta cut that down. I gotta
Oh,
jump
you
back.
fat with a 3.
Oh, you fat with the 3.
That's
All right, David H coming through. David, good to see ya. Oh, here we go.
Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes, I just said that. That is that man's name. Don't tweet at me.
The other guy laughing makes
so
it
much.
Oh, you fat with a
I hate you.
Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes.
Yes,
Why
we have
would you make
created
this a thing?
a monster here. All right. Okay, so I guess it's gonna have to be $69 only.
It's too late. You told the people.
Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes.
I just
Why would
tweeted
you
about how
say-
competitive our show was, and somebody's gonna click on it and be like,
You didn't realize how competitive the show was? Perna, what show have you been on? Where have you been? Where have you been?
Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, we living in a world. All right. So today we are going to discuss our power rankings.
I don't think we
Okay.
are.
We will get to the power rankings.
Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes. Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes.
And we're gonna build the perfect NFL team. Okay,
No,
based on this season's production alone.
we're not. Oh, thank Christ. Thank God.
Yeah.
Colin,
right.
feel better, buddy. Feel
It's
better.
got to be $69 exactly. New rule. I'm Bill Maher. I can do that. Okay. So we're gonna build the perfect football roster based on this year's production. We will compare power rankings, but we got some NFL news to get through first. Okay. Yeah, it's I don't know how that name happens.
Is DraftKings even sponsoring us today?
Nope, I just was looking at use code GPS though if you do. Whoa.
Oh, I'm just
Whoa.
taking it all away.
There we go.
It all goes away now.
Wow. We're really prepared to
Oh
it's
my
windy.
God, this is this show. Yep. You know what, Perna? Yeah, you're gonna get punished on clickbait now.
I won't be there Thursday, so
Perna.
Oh, David H. David H. You slide dog. Here we go. Where is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you fat with a 3. Yes, I just said that. That is that man's name. Don't tweet at me.
There was an H. Your last name was Tester. If you look at what an E3HM is called, you know why it's funny. Semen Tester. Cuckoo.
Yeah, the Falcons. Yeah, Perna. I'm so glad that we didn't even get a chance to get on the rails. No. There was no rails to get on this morning.
This show started at the car wreck. We were the car wreck.
Yeah. And
6,000. We just play that for the whole hour.
we'd walk away. We would play every clip that's in the entire thing. All right. Okay. We're good now? We're good? I feel like we've gotten it out of our system. Okay. You want to do power rankings first since we're going to do the segment later?
Build the team. Build the Bears.
Let's
do power rankings.
No one wants to build the Bears. No.
Because actually we're a little different this week, which is nice. We got some takes.
A little variety.
Little power rankings of the football teams.
Ooh, and you can't put an entire division. And there's Perna, you can't put 4 teams at 11.
Yeah,
and it's supposed to only be top 10.
Well, mine now goes to 11. This is Spinal Tap, and you are dumber for listening to me. The entire NFC West is 2-2, Tom. I feel insulted.
So why are they 11?
Okay, they're all at 11 because I don't know who's good in that division. They're all a bunch of pretenders. They're all a bunch of contenders. We have no clue. Now, I turned that into the 49ers. I turned it into the 49ers as 11. Johnny Barks. Shout out to Johnny getting my Tom Brady episode done for me late last night. We got that up. Real team effort. I put the Niners at 11, Tom. And I've got this is what I did, and I got the Giants at 10. And then in my episode I said I think the 49ers are actually better than the Giants though. So why did I put the Giants at 10? I don't know. I don't know why I do what I do. Because they've won 3 games. So I gave them the edge because F the NFC West for all being 2-2. And, when I watched the 49ers in prime time, it made me feel a little bit better about how my Broncos played against them because they went in and they slapped the Rams. They slapped the Rams around. They manhandled them. Everybody wants to poo-poo on my Broncos? Well, we beat the 49ers by 1 point. Okay? I didn't even put the Broncos in the list. I put the Chargers way up in there. So, credit to me for being fair.
Out. Okay. Do you mind pulling it up? Just pull up the...
Pull it out. Here we go.
Okay. All right here. All right. Well, thank you for putting the Packers in the top 5. That's a lot of optimism. Okay. Yeah. So we got some. I didn't even put the Buccaneers in the top 10. They looked like garbage.
I respect that. I respect.
They looked like
decision.
Garbage.
I don't like the Bengals in there at 9, but if you got to take out the Bucks for the Bengals, I support it.
Yeah. Yeah. You see, here's the thing. I look at your list and I'm like, yeah, that's valid. Like the 100%, because I think that there's no way to know at this point. Like I kept the Dolphins up there because I still think they're a good team. Like Tua's going to miss a week, but
yeah,
I still think they're going to be fine. And like the Cowboys are up there, but I couldn't justify them in the top 5. The Vikings are on there because they technically beat the Packers and their offense looks better than the Packers right now. So I don't know. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't think the Vikings are a top 10 team yet.
I don't think so either. But I'm also looking at like the Packers almost lost to a 3rd-string QB. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's not just any 3rd-string QB. That's Bailey Zappi.
You're right. It's his first time playing in the freaking NFL.
It's a Bailey Zappi. Or it's Mac Jones. We don't really know. Like, they might be the same guy. They may have just cut off Mac Jones' bad ankle and then put in Bailey Zappi.
Another one on there.
Yeah, like,
and I can say that because technically Dr. Frankenstein did it. So.
Yeah, it can happen. Hey, it could happen.
Just saying.
All right, Bengals. Look, I think Cincinnati will get there. I do. But based on how they've played so far, on their win against the Dolphins on Thursday night, on the weird short week, the concussion, like all that stuff, that's why I couldn't put Cincinnati in there yet. I think their line will get better. I think
it's valid. I think it's just because there's been a good amount of improvement because like the O-line has been better the past 2 weeks. Their run game is like really where I gave them credit. Like their run game got a lot better. And I think Sunday Night Football is going to be really good because it's the Bengals and Ravens. So like that should be a really, really fun game.
Oh, that's a great game.
Yeah.
Will that be for first in the division maybe?
I mean, yeah, because all of them are tied for first except the Steelers who are last.
That's right, Johnny. Benchwarmer Brew Player of the Week. Speaking of benchwarmerbrew.com, if you want to get Tom's tea bags, you can do it at benchwarmerbrew.com.
Oh.
They're limited, Tom. Tom's tea bags are limited, and there's not a lot left. So
there's less than 70 left, I think, of both flavors.
If you want to go in and get those bags of tea to put in your cups of Tom's, now's the time to do it.
I can't find it. Oh, there it is. There's 65 lemon ginger left, this one, and there's 74 Earl Grey left. And once they're gone...
Wish we could have called you Earl Grey, James Earl Grey Jones.
But he retired.
Didn't he just retire from...
yeah, he retired from Darth Vader voice, but he signed off on letting them use the AI for his voice.
That's
God,
crazy.
I wish, right? Can you imagine that's just how you make videos? Dude, you know what? Here's the thing. How 5-Point Vids has not paid somebody a ton of money, right? Because he's never really on camera in his videos.
No.
And same thing with Tree. Pay an AI company to literally just replicate your voice and just have AI write your script. Have you seen some of the artwork? Boom. Done. Videos. He could put out 10 videos a day.
Whoa.
Just saying.
Yeah, they call that a factory, content factory. What is that shit called?
I don't know, because I just do it by hand.
Yeah.
Johnny Garsands.
We make our product by hand here at GPS.
We do. We get up extra early to milk the content out of the sports cow.
Yes. Yes. Okay, what else we got here?
One of them was fewer than 70.
Okay.
Less than 70. All right, fine. Fine.
You didn't have the Chargers on there.
No, because beating the Texans is nothing. Sorry. Herbert looked better, but they looked like garbage the week before. Actually, that's not true. Oh, they did look like garbage the week before. I'm confusing my weeks now. It was week 2 was Thursday Night Football. Okay, week 3 they didn't look good, right? Week 3, didn't they lose to the Jaguars and get their ass handed to them?
Yeah, but I would say, that's Herbert's first game playing with broken cartilage. They weren't running the ball. They still don't run the ball enough.
But Eckler actually found the end zone, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, he was really effective. He had 13 carries. 2 of them were touchdowns. It's like, hey, Brandon Staley, why don't you just hand it off to him 7 or 8 more times a game? Just give him close to 20 carries.
They also allowed the Texans back into that game too. There ever gonna be a week where the Chargers just have a win and they're just we actually didn't have to worry about anything for 4 quarters? No. Is that ever gonna happen? I don't know.
No, I don't think so, Tom. We both got the Eagles at 1. No surprise. Chiefs at 2. No surprise. I put the Bills back up at 3.
That's valid.
Yeah, that's a big win for Buffalo against Baltimore.
Very much so.
Jordan Poyer obviously balled out in that game. He won AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
He was great.
Picks, ton of tackles, which is Buffalo needs that because they lose Micah Hyde back there at safety.
Yep.
So we already know. I always think of Poyer and Hyde just as a tandem, a duo back there.
Yeah.
So to see Poyer kind of just stepping up without Hyde, I think that's impressive. Greg Rousseau on the edge for Buffalo. I believe he's got more sacks than Von Miller right now, 5-3. They each got 14 pressures. So I think Buffalo, they're going to get through this tough spot early on, and they're going to be better off later down the stretch because of it.
Yes.
And I also saw a stat that the Ravens, with their 2 losses, Tom.
Yes, I saw that. Yep.
Have only trailed for 14 seconds this season.
Yep.
So they're a bit to me, I think I tweeted this feels like a Chargers stat. And that's kind of what you were just saying. When are the Chargers going to get a lead and just hold on to it? Same question goes for Baltimore right now. It's a team that is really, really good. And then they just do not exist for a quarter or a half. They just stop playing. Correct. Whatever they're doing that's working, they stop doing that.
It's what if we just didn't do that?
Yeah. It's everything's going great. Let's try something different.
There is something I want to show you, Brandon Perna. I don't know if you saw this. This circulated a lot through Packers Twitter this week. So
most big plays.
Yeah, so most explosive plays. Okay.
Whoa.
Look who's up there. You got the Eagles, obviously, right? That makes a lot of sense. You got the Lions, who have a great offense right now, just no defense. And then the Green Bay mother-loving Packers.
Man,
tied for second.
They'd be tied for first if that week 1 Christian Watson drop doesn't happen.
Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So what's really interesting, and I think that this is why there's some optimism, or at least there could be some optimism that's found with Green Bay, is the fact that the big plays are there. It's just they are not they're not a cohesive unit right now. Like they're still like working out the kinks, whether it is drops, whether it's Rodgers like, overthrowing them, or they're just not on the same page, or, receivers not running the right routes. Pern, I know I literally see you swallowing the joke. I see it. I saw a grin on your face. I saw it. Well, my point is, don't. I see it. I literally see it on your face.
If I'm being honest,
get it out.
I wasn't even listening to you.
That's even better.
What I was laughing at was the Chicago Bears sitting there with. Don't go down.
I just wanted to show you who's last.
Whoa, the Rams! You suck. You suck, Rams. Okay, the Bears sitting there at what, 5? 4?
Yeah.
5.
Look, but it's all rushing.
It's all rushing. Receptions 8.
Same with the Giants. It's all rushing.
Yeah, damn. I mean, look, like that's the Broncos issue is reverse. I thought Denver would have a very solid run attack.
Mm-hmm.
And leading up to the season, I said, I think whoever can have the best run game in the AFC West might be able to win the division, because you're trying to negate every team that, like, heading in had these elite pass rushing duos. It's like, oh God, this is going to be havoc for quarterbacks. Denver's failed in the big plays out of the backfield department. Obviously, it's all overshadowed by the Melvin Gordon fumbles, but
yeah,
this actually makes me feel a little bit better, because our passing game, what's that? 17.
It's a bit
20
balanced.
Yard receptions. That's nice. I saw Brett Coleman tweeting about Russ throwing over the middle more. A big problem, though, the Broncos have had 7 drops in those targets in the middle of the field. So his completion percentage is not super high in the middle. And then you have those drops, missed plays. So, like, when I'm being optimistic about my team, feeling like, hey, we're just leaving a couple plays on the field, there's a little data that backs up my thought there, and isn't just me being a homer. So, and I guess the same thing could be said for your Packers, Tom.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. I really hope Joe Barry has this taped to every defender's locker. And I hope the game plan is, hey, if we can stop Saquon Barkley, we'll win the game, because they're going to run it a lot.
No, that's a good game plan. Actually, if I'm Joe Barry, you know what I do is I create, and I'm kind of stealing this idea from Major League, but I create a giant cutout of myself as Joe Barry.
Okay.
And I put that in the locker room. Here's the caveat. It is a naked Joe Barry. And every time your defense doesn't play as well as it should, we remove one piece of the clothing. Defense has multiple bad games in a row. You're looking at butt-ass naked Joe Barry in the locker room until you start performing. That's how you motivate guys.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Rams and Bengals.
Here. We could do the same thing here on GPS.
We could. Rams and Bengals are both Super Bowl teams from last year at the very bottom.
That's crazy.
And then the Panthers are just like, no one remembers us. It's fine. We're going to stay down here.
Yeah. What's funny about the Rams is, like, Cooper Kupp leads the league in receptions.
Dude, they were literally just feeding him the ball all night on Monday.
Yeah. They got to get other guys involved in the offense, obviously. The Rams not being great on offense right now doesn't surprise me a ton, in that, like,
they're
losing Andrew Whitworth is a big void to fill on your offensive line, and a part of their issue has been, like, protection. I saw, like, the stat that Nick Bosa had 14 pressures against them on Monday Night Football, which is tied for, like, third most since they've been tracking that or whatever. Like, Aaron Donald did it last year in a game. But yeah, they're having issues with their offensive line. It's not dominating the way it was before, and they're not getting as much pressure on defense without Von Miller. Now, the Bengals being second worst, that's really surprising, because even if their line wasn't gelling right away, even if their defense, say, wasn't playing really well, one thing I thought would definitely be happening is just Joe Burrow firing bombs to, Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase screwed. He's down there somewhere.
And when those guys aren't open, hitting Tyler Boyd on a slant route and it goes for 60 yards, which he has done this year, but that surprises me a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's Mixon basically hadn't done anything except for this past week. So maybe they get the run game involved a little bit more now because their O-line is getting a little bit better. Maybe they've kind of gelled a little bit more, but yeah, I think it really speaks to, and this was what we named Monday's episode, like, is every team just mid? Because you look at a lot of those. I mean, look at the Lions, right? Phenomenal offense that it's showing that they have a ton of big plays, but they have no defense. So it's like, all right, well, they're balanced out that way. Not in a great way, but they're balanced out that way. And then the Eagles, like, are looking like arguably the most complete team. The Chiefs, like, really good wins, really bad losses. I know it's only coming into week 5, but you'd think that there would be, I guess, a little bit more disparity, and there'd kind of be like a separating that's starting to happen. But then you look at the NFC West and go, oh, they all have the same record. Oh, the AFC North all has the same record except for the Steelers, who are at the bottom. Oh, the NFC East, you have a 4-0 team and 3-1 and a 3-1 team, and then the Commanders are there.
Yeah, it's like it's just weird that the Detroit Lions seem like the best offense in the NFL. Consistently. I mean, Lions and Eagles. Bet on them to be good.
Even the AFC West, right? Like, everybody was like, oh yeah, they are going to be the dominant division.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs look good, right? They lost the one bad game against the Colts, but the Chargers, I'm not completely sold on them yet because I don't know how consistent they can be. The Broncos are struggling. The Raiders are struggling. I don't know, man. It's like, who would you say right now, realistically, truly, who is the best? Not by record. Like, again, looking at it, who is the best division in the NFL right now? Because you can look at the East and be like, hey, listen, like, the Giants are 3-1, the Cowboys are 3-1, the Eagles 4-0. Like, they're the likely choice. But is the Giants, are they sustainable? The Cowboys, is that sustainable? You look at the quality of the opponents that they've played.
Best division, that's tough.
I mean,
it's not the NFC West. It's not the AFC South. It's not the NFC South.
No.
Ooh, AFC East?
Like that, I was looking at that, like, maybe if the Dolphins, the Bills, and like the Jets are not great, but
yeah. It's not the NFC North. I mean, the AFC North. The NFC North, like, man,
it's weird.
If the Lions would have if they would have gotten a win in one of those last 2 games, you'd be like, this is actually pretty competitive. I'm not sold on the Vikings, but I think the AFC West will be there. I think larger sample size, let it keep going out. They'll be there, but man. Yeah, and there's no top division.
Like, record-wise, it's obviously the East, but you look at the quality of those opponents and you're like, I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that's funny. I just don't know.
Yeah. So, all right. Speaking of best things, shall we try to create the best team?
No, I decided I don't want to do it anymore.
Won't. Okay.
All right, let me share this stupid
Sit here for 30 minutes.
Let me share this screen. Window. Oh no, give me the one I want.
Watch. I want for the chaos so badly in the NFC. I want the Falcons to win their division so bad. Like, by the end, they're actively trying to tank. They're like, no, guys, we need a quarterback. Don't leave us with Marcus Mariota. And they start panicking and tanking, but everyone else in the division is also terrible. And the Falcons just win it. Please have the Seahawks win it in the West too. Like, I want that.
There we go.
That would be amazing. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Mr. Fancy.
We're gonna type in the names manually, okay? because there's no, great tier maker with all the players in the league that we could think of. So we're going to build our perfect team this way. Okay. These are the positions we're going to fill. We're going to pick a line, a D line, an O line, because God knows it's not like, well, this is actually why he is the best right guard in the entire NFL right now. We don't know. I barely know who has the best line. So, I mean, where do we want to? Do we want to start on defense since it's less sexy, and then move our way back up to QBs?
You know how I like talking about inside linebackers. Yeah, that's fine.
I actually think this is pretty easy. I want Matt Milano.
I was going to say Matt Milano.
Yeah. It's like he does everything well right now. I feel like
I love Devondre Campbell, but yeah, I feel like it's Matt Milano.
Yeah, because this is based on 2022 production, okay?
Yeah, it's just 2022.
Like, oh, what about Fred Warner? It's like, well, we haven't seen a lot out of, like, I think there are other playmakers on the 49ers defense right now. Darius Leonard would be there, but he's been injured if you're talking about body of work. So I kind of like Matt Milano. Bobby Wagner's been playing pretty well. The Colts have another linebacker named EJ Speed. Based on name alone, I want to put him in there, but not going to do it.
Well, because Parsons, I mean, people were saying Parsons in there, but he honestly, like, I kind of more consider him an edge rusher now. Like,
yeah, that's like, where do you put Parsons?
Parsons can play all over the field. That's the problem.
Yeah,
if it feels like Parsons and Milano, like, I'll go Parsons, but
yeah,
I feel
like Parsons for edge. I think.
Yeah, I feel like you consider him edge now because he gets after the quarterback enough.
Yeah, I would have to look at like I don't know what his snap count is there.
Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Do we have that? Do we have the technology here? Let's see. Do we?
Can we just say how many snaps does Parsons get at edge?
Yeah.
Let me look on Pro Football Focus. Where do they have him?
That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on right now. Hold on,
where did they list him?
Oh, please hold.
Parsons.
Please hold. Call's very important to us as we continue to look.
Let me tell you something that's stupid. They don't even have him in. Where is Parsons?
Yeah, I'm looking at Pro Football Reference now. Yeah, I think he's outside linebacker.
So like,
I just put him at edge. Have a nice day. All right, go Milano. Wonderful. Great. Good.
Yeah, they have him as edge. Here's what's stupid about Pro Football Focus. They have him listed as the 10th best edge defender right now.
There you go. There you go.
Let me narrow that down a little bit. Yeah, it's still 10.
Yep, we're still at 10. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. That is stupid. All right, so we got Milano linebacker. Boom. Safeties. Let's talk about safeties. Couple guys come to mind. Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Yes. Fitzpatrick.
Hufanga.
Yep.
Jordan Poyer.
I might put Adrian Amos on there. Just saying. Oh, God. No.
Cameron Curl.
Do you see this, Perna?
What?
The super chat.
Oh, Amon Ra. What? 14, because he wears number 14, right? I shared Tom a special message somebody sent me saying this is the most annoying clip they've ever seen in their life.
Yes. It's amazing.
This is
did you say
Come on, rah 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 St. Brown.
Everybody's lucky. I wanted to do that for a minute straight, a full solid 60 seconds. But I said, no. Spare the children. Somebody think about the children.
No. You said Owens?
For safeties?
Yeah.
No.
Or no? because Jonathan Owens is playing really well. I think he's hold on. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I think he's like maybe 6th in like tackles. Like he's actually playing pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, Derwin James is great.
James is good.
Eddie Jackson's good. You got I thought like Kyle Hamilton had a slow start for the Ravens. They need somebody to step up on their back end, but he played a little bit better last week. Definitely not top. I'm just listing guys.
I feel like Fitzpatrick definitely goes on there.
Yeah, and Tracy Walker in Detroit, but he got hurt. So, oh man, I think like Fitzpatrick's just had like big plays.
Yes.
For the Steelers a lot this year. So we'll put
Hufanga. Listen, was crushing it on
Hufanga and Jordan Poyer, I think.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Let's do Hufanga. I mean, sorry, Bills. We got Milano in for you. Hufanga. And Poyer isn't as fun to say as Hufanga.
That's honestly accurate. That's just
okay.
It's true. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
D-line. Ooh. This is where it gets tricky for me, Tom, because my initial thought is the Eagles. And then my initial thought for offensive line is the Eagles. So I can't give them both. And I think I want to save the debate for Eagles offensive line.
Okay.
So defensive line, we got to figure out. It might be the 49ers.
I was about to say, it might be, I would give it to the 49ers. I think there's an argument to be made there. I mean, the Cowboys have been playing pretty well with their D-line, but
Miami Dolphins run defense has been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Which one? I mean, the Bills defensive line. Ooh, what about Buffalo's D-line?
Von Miller. I am honestly afraid for Kenny Pickett going up against Von Miller. I'm afraid for him.
He's going to ruin him.
Saints are good. I don't know if I'd put them.
Saints are kind of tainted right now. Last year, for sure, you would be thinking about the Saints defensive line.
I think it's between like the 49ers, the Bills, and the Eagles.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's funny that we're not talking about the Buccaneers there. You know what I mean?
No, we are not. No, we're not. And they're getting gashed even in the run game. I honestly might give it to the 49ers because I know that it's like recency bias just because I saw them on Monday, but even in the game against the Broncos, they made their life pretty miserable. I feel like I go 49ers.
Okay, we can do Niners.
Is that okay?
49ers. B-line.
Okay. Yeah, Bosa has 6 freaking sacks. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All
right, corners.
We go corner.
Ooh, this is where good. This is gonna be. They're gonna be tricky. There's some good corners right now in the NFL. I mean, I know who I want to put up there first.
I know who you want to put up there. Yeah.
I want to put up one Pat Surtain.
You want to put up PS2.
Yeah.
So, again, this is just the first 4 weeks, right?
Okay. And I would say nobody's playing better than Patrick Surtain right now. I'm trying to find his damn stats.
Slay is playing well.
I'd put Surtain and Slay up there. For sure.
You know who's actually having himself a real nice season? And I know this because I just played him. Jack Jones on the Patriots is actually having a really nice season.
Jack Jones. Oh my God, who's their other corner? It's another
Jim
Jones.
Jacobson.
It's another Jones. What the damn it? Because they could have J.C. Jackson, Jack Jones, and who's the other guy?
We just played him, and I don't even remember.
Yeah. This is Surtain. Easy. Patrick Surtain.
Okay.
You
want the sauce? Sauce is good.
Yeah,
I don't know if I put him at the top though.
He's not the best.
Oh, Jonathan Jones.
Yeah, Jack Jones, Jonathan Jones, JC Jackson. They should have kept that trio.
I'd probably put Slay at number 2.
Okay. I like that.
I'm giving you Surtain. I'm giving you PS2.
Yep.
I put Slay. And then
ooh, this is where it gets tough. Who's our third corner?
I would put Trayvon Diggs there. Oh God, no. No, I would not put Diggs there.
No.
Listen, he's a ball hawk and he's very good at what he does. But no, I'm not putting Trayvon Diggs there. Okudah has gotten better, which is true. Snead.
You got Jalen Ramsey.
Oh,
JC
you know what?
Playing well.
That's a really good. Lattimore has been on another level. Marshawn Lattimore has been balling out. That is very, very true. Trayvon, it's not Trayvon Diggs. It's not.
Tariq Woolen has been really good for Seattle.
Yeah.
Jamel Dean's got some picks back there for Tampa.
Nate Hobbs.
Man, who do we go for 3? It's so funny because like right now, like the 3 guys taken in 2021, Surtain, Asante Samuel, and JC Horn, all of the sons of NFL legends, they're all playing well. They're all playing very well. You know,
Jair is great. Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. You know who I would have considered putting back there, but he just got hurt. Christian Benford. The Bills late round pick was playing really well. And then he got hurt. But who do we go with? You just want to throw in Jack Jones for no reason?
I feel like Jack Jones, because again, I would either go with Lattimore, Jones. I know a lot of people are saying AJ Terrell.
Ooh. Has he dominated this season? It's hard because it's the Falcons. I know like he's been great the last 2 years.
Yeah. Where is he? Let's take a look at you. Okay. All right.
Leave it to the chat to decide.
That could go poorly very quickly.
Jack Jones, James Bradbury, Lattimore, Xavier Howard. Oh,
I mean, Sauce Gardner hasn't played very well.
Yeah.
I don't know if I put him on there. Yeah, Ward is good. I mean, Terrell is pretty high up there.
You just want to put AJ in there? Like he's playing on the he's doing work as a Falcon.
I mean, he's on the Falcons. I feel like it's better. You get like extra points.
Yeah.
JC Horn. Oh God. You know what? Put AJ on there just because he has to play with. What else are the Falcons going to get?
Yeah, they're not going to have any more.
We're not going to be talking about him in 6 weeks, probably, unfortunately. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I had Jack Jones because Jack Jones has been playing really well, but. Okay. All right.
Boom.
Micah Parsons has to be one of the edges. Right? If we're not putting him at an inside linebacker, I feel like Parsons has to be there. And I feel like you put Nick Bosa there.
Yeah, probably. Parsons. Oops.
I mean, Rashawn Gary is crushing it, but Parsons is like literally carrying the team, and Bosa has 6 sacks.
Bosa. Not Joey.
Not Joey.
Not Joey. Ah, dang it, man. My fingers are stupid. There we go.
Yeah, listen, Rashawn Gary, like he'd be like 3. I think right now, though, between Parsons and Bosa, like he's there.
Yeah, and if TJ Watt didn't get hurt, I'm sure it would be.
Oh, he'd be up there too.
He'd be there instead of Bosa.
Are we allowed?
I call the Bosa brothers the Hillbilly Watts.
The chat is saying the 49ers D-line, since we already picked them, we can't pick Bosa.
Ooh, I like that. Fuck
good,
off,
Rashawn
Bosa.
Gary. Rashawn Gary, baby.
No. Hold on a second.
Oh, no. Now you're gonna hold on me because we can go and hold right back on for Patrick Surtain.
Yeah,
you look up some Rashawn Gary stats. Yeah, That's right.
Hold on.
Yeah, you look up for some Rashawn Gary stats right now. You do it. Come on now. Look him up.
Okay.
Look him up. He has 5 sacks already,
no
buddy.
wonder.
He's 1 behind Bosa. 1. He already has a forced fumble, too. Here's Rashawn Gary.
Pressures right now. Nick Bosa leads the league. Then you got Micah Parsons. Okay, so we were spot on there. Ooh, Josh Allen in Jacksonville, 20 pressures.
Look at him.
Brian Burns, 20 in Carolina. Randy Gregory, 19, but he's on IR, so can't put him in there. Yeah. You know, I would actually go Max Crosby here over Rashawn Gary. I'd put Crosby over it. You could think about Myles Garrett in there, but I don't trust him as a driver.
You know, looking at that top CB, I don't really know how I feel about that one. It might I feel like there's better ones that we could put back there.
Look, I think Rashawn Gary's good. I just don't think he's the second best edge rusher in the league.
Dude has 5 sacks already.
So does Greg Russo. So does Alex Smith. So does Khalil Mack.
How many forced fumbles?
Let's see here. You got to convince me.
How many pressures?
I don't know how many forced fumbles. Where are the fumbles?
Pressures? He has one.
Okay. Yeah, he's 16 pressures. He's tied for 10th.
Pretty good. And 5 sacks.
Who did I just say? Let's see.
Max
how many
Crosby.
stacks? Okay, I'll give you Gary, but I think it should be Crosby.
Yes.
We'll give it to him, but I don't think it should be him.
Okay, well, I think maybe I agree with James. Maybe Marshawn Lattimore is better than Patrick Surtain.
No, he's not, actually. Based on facts. All right, so that's our defense. I can live with this defense. Oh, man.
Dude, that defense would be disgusting.
Yeah. Okay, tight end. We're moving to tight end.
Okay. The sexiest of spots. You know, Mark Andrews has been a little disappointing.
Well,
a little bit. Just a little bit.
Let me click the right one. There we go. Okay. Best tight end.
Hawkinson's had an amazing game, but I wouldn't put him at the top right now. He had an amazing game, but he wouldn't be top.
Now, Mark Andrews been solid.
Yeah, just not. Just for my fantasy team, he hasn't been. I picked him pretty high in one of my leagues, so it's just not really going well.
Yeah, I grabbed him in a few.
I feel like you have to go with Kelsey, though. I know you're gonna hate it, but he literally, dude, he is a monster.
He has more yards than Andrews.
Yes.
2 more catches. They each have 3 touchdowns.
So he leads. They basically tied except for yards.
I want to go Will Dissly. Who has the most received? It is
Alberto.
Kelsey.
Yeah, that was a great draft pick by me.
Fuck. We got to put Kelsey in there, don't we? This sucks.
You have to put Kelsey in there. You can't.
Okay,
you
fine.
can't.
I won't be biased.
You don't have to be happy about it, but you got to do it.
Okay. Wide receiver 1. Mon Ra, baby. And even with the injury, I'm still putting him in there.
Tyreek Hill is still balling out. Stephon Diggs. I feel like Diggs has to go up there.
Ooh, Stephon. Yeah. I mean,
Tyreek
Hill leads the league in yards right now. Yeah. 477.
Diggs leads in tutties. He's 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. Jahan Dotson and Diggs are tied at 4. Rookie Jahan Dotson. Yeah, I feel like we should have a rookie slot in there. Ooh, man.
Just use the Lions for the perfect offense.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Just don't touch defense. I mean,
on Diggs.
Hold on, you have a 50, Perna. You got to give him.
Got it.
You got to.
Oh, I got a 50.
Yeah.
I got a 50. Okay, true. Sorry, when I pull up the screen, I can't see this. Okay, we'll put the Lions for the perfect offense. And I think that there's only one clip to play, Tom.
Amon, rah, 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 St. Brown.
Now you're gonna get that angry DM again.
Good. Unsub. Okay. Oh. See, here's the one issue with this list, though. These are all kind of like smaller receivers. You know what I mean? I feel like we need a big bodied
up there. And I love him. I love Amon-Ra St. Brown. Don't get me wrong. But like the best right now?
Fine.
He missed a game. Like I wouldn't be put Justin Jet. What are you doing? No.
We got a 6'4" possession receiver. He's 7th in yards right now. Just one touchdown. That's just the Broncos offense. 14.3 yards per reception. Pretty good.
How about AJ Brown? AJ Brown, he's 3rd in yards. He only has 1 tutty, so like that's the knock against him. I mean, Cooper Kupp, 4th in yards, most targets, has 3 touchdowns. I mean, you could put Koopa up there again.
Koopa.
Mike Evans is amazing.
If CeeDee Lamb didn't have that bad drop, he would be up there with the stats. Devontae Smith's been great.
That is true. I like that comment. Kupp is literally carrying the Rams. He is.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean, I'm just looking at the leaders here. So like for yards, it's Hill, Diggs, Brown, Kupp, Jefferson. For touchdowns, it's Diggs, Dotson, Kelsey. Well, he's not there. Mike Evans, Devontae Adams.
Man.
Kupp is tied for 3-2 with Michael Thomas.
Yeah. I mean, with I'm looking at this like a
but that is true. Perna, if you're looking for that though, Mike Evans could be the big guy you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I would go AJ Brown over Mike Evans.
Okay.
For big guy, but Mike Evans is just Mr. Reliable.
Dude, he's a Hall of Famer. Like the numbers he puts up are, and I had to say he's still underrated after all this time. Like when the top 10 wide receiver lists come out, I'm pretty sure he's been on all of mine because I'm like, no one talks about him. I mean, because listen, he's on with Godwin, and then when he got Brady and stuff, but he's been doing it throughout his career, over 1,000 yards every single season, I think.
Yep. No, he's
it's
been
crazy,
and he's done it with like very different quarterbacks. He basically made Johnny Manziel a first-round draft pick.
So,
Kupp, Diggs, Reek.
Brown or Evans? I'd put Evans.
Who are we taking off? Kupp? I mean, Diggs is amazing, but he's got the best quarterback throwing him the ball here. You know what I mean? I would put AJ Brown in over Diggs with this list because, you got Kupp to do what Diggs kind of does. Tyreek Hill's just your freak, and then AJ Brown, your possession guy.
All right. You put Brown or Evans, I'd be okay with.
I mean, just based on this season so far, Brown's got more production right now.
I mean, because Evans also missed a whole game, though.
Yeah. Can't trust him. He might get suspended mid-game.
All right. Brown of AJ. Perfect.
All right. Offensive line.
You can put your Eagles in there.
Eagles!
Let's see. Yeah. Who has... do they have the least amount of sacks?
Maybe.
Let's see.
NFL. Team stats.
Let's see. Fewest sacks allowed. That's 2021. I don't give a crap about that. Let's see. Fewest sacks allowed 2022.
Player stats, quarterbacks. Let's see who's been sacked the least. Oh, damn it. Why don't
Is
you
it
do
the
it?
Chargers? No, this can't be right.
Tua's been sacked very few times. Herbert, just 4 sacks this year. Cooper Rush, but he hasn't started every game.
Fewest pressures. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. See, the Chargers, you maybe, but like they lose Rashawn Slater, so they're going to be down. Jared Goff's only been sacked 5 times. I think that's Mahomes, 5 sacks. It's hard.
No, I think
I'm looking at
Saquon
QB.
Barkley is everything. Lions, Chargers, Chiefs.
And actually, the Browns' offensive line, now that I think about it, they run the ball well. Jacoby Brissett's only been sacked 3. Let's see, how many times Brissett? 5 sacks? That's pretty good. Where is Hurts?
Let's see.
Where's Jalen Hurts?
NFL QB stats. I'm going to sort it by sacks.
Hurts has 9 sacks, but see, that's a little tricky because part of Hurts' game is extending plays. Like
Carson Wentz has been sacked 17 times already.
It's not Washington's line. The Lions' line has been great. I think it's either the Browns, the Lions, or the Eagles.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Rushing yards, who's leading? I mean, Miles Sanders right now 3rd overall. The Eagles got to have the most rushing yards per game, right?
I would think so.
Team stats.
Besides that, or like the Giants. But I think that's just because Saquon is a monster.
Yeah. Giants most rushing yards. Oh, yeah, dang. Eagles are actually, what are they? 5th in rushing yards. 10 rushing TDs, though. They have the most rushing touchdowns.
Let's get it. Hurts, I think, has 6.
Yeah. Browns 2nd. Oof. I kind of want to put the Browns line here.
You want to put Browns?
Yeah. I mean, Jacoby Brissett only 5 sacks. They're 2nd in rushing. It's like an underrated unit. Like we know the Eagles line.
I think the Lions line is good too.
Lions line is very good.
Okay. All right.
You know what? Fuck the Browns. Lions. You know, I ain't gonna give them anything. Not at this point. Ooh, RB running backs.
Barkley's easy. That's very easy.
I love it. Oh man.
Bye.
I did a hotkey and it moved the thing. Damn it.
Here's the thing. You're going to have to give the Browns something because it's Nick Chubb. It's Barkley and Chubb.
Oh,
Sanders is up there, but I would take Nick Chubb over Miles Sanders.
Let's see. Take one. Yeah, no, Nick Chubb is just... He's like watching poetry.
He has 5 touchdowns already.
In motion.
5. Sanders is good. Like, I love Aaron Jones, too. He's got 1 tutty, and he's 7th in yards. But,
you know,
right now... Good.
And if he didn't get hurt, we'd be talking about Cordarrelle Patterson in the mix
Cordarrelle
here.
Patterson's great.
For another year in a row. Yeah, I would guess just based on consistency this season, you got to go Chubb. You're right.
Yeah, you have to. Like he's
now. This would be interesting. I think like a few weeks from now because Derrick Henry's playing better. Rashad Penny, they're finally using him.
We'll see what
DeAndre Swift would have been in this mix, but he gets hurt too.
Yep.
All right, let me get the Chubb. Chubb. All right. Quarterbacks, the nitty gritty.
Obviously, Jared Goff.
Oh, yes.
11 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. How can you argue with that, Brandon Perna? He's 3rd in yards.
Nobody beats Goff. Nobody.
It's No Nut November every single day with Jared Goff.
Yeah, it's him and Mahomes' best touchdown to interception ratios. Ooh.
I'll take things I never expected for 500.
He has 2 40-plus yard passing touchdowns, also tied with Mahomes.
It's Geno Smith and Jared Goff, and that's it. It's the 2 best QBs in the league. You might hate it, but this is what peak male performance looks like.
Goff, Geno, double G's, baby.
That's it. We're done, folks. Thank you so much for... Yeah. So.
Oh wait, no, we got Geno. Sorry, or Rush.
Yeah, or Rush. That's it. They're the
Boom.
best. That's who you want when you have the perfect team put together.
That's right.
Those are the ones.
I'm fine leaving those guys in there for now. Obviously, I think it's either Hurts or Josh Allen or Mahomes or Lamar.
I think you can put Lamar in there.
Perfect passer right now, Goff.
I wouldn't actually put Jared Goff in there. Like
this is what we're leaving it though.
I wouldn't put Jared Goff in there.
Of course you would. Of course we wouldn't.
No. So yeah, Josh Allen, I'd probably put up there. I mean, he's second in yards, also 10 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. I'd probably put him and Mahomes in, and then you could argue for Hurts and or Lamar, like you said. Herbert's good too.
This is how I would do it right now. Hurts Allen, personally. I'm not saying this is the way to do it, but Hurts Allen, Hurts Mahomes, Allen Hurts, Lamar Hurts. I have Hurts in there. It's hard. It's so hard.
Oh, baby.
What are we doing?
Yeah. I'd say I'd probably do Allen and Mahomes. Again, it's.
I give you 2 like this then.
Well, no, I would take Allen. Right now, that's tough too. Oh God, I don't even know if I would. I mean, technically 11-2 to 10-3, and Allen has more yards. He's got a higher completion percentage too. Oh God, what is that? Ertzlimer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. You know what? That's
how
right,
many,
Johnny Bar.
I mean, how many rushing yards does Lamar Jackson have?
1 million. I don't even know. Let's see. He's leading all QBs with 316 rushing yards.
Yeah. To me, it's got to be Lamar.
See, but I wouldn't put him number 1 though. I'd put Hurts over Lamar because Hurts is also putting together like a good game.
I'd honestly say Hurts and Lamar for me. I know I just said something different, but
Derwin James was up there. He was up there.
Yeah, no, I mean,
best play over
power bombing Kelsey for sure.
Sleeping on Geno. I don't think anyone's sleeping on Geno anymore. By the way, an excellent profile picture. Yeah, I would put Hurts and Mahomes or Hurts and Allen.
Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
I do Hurts. I'll give you Hurts. I'll
give you Allen. A list official. I'm not putting Mahomes on there.
You need to put Mahomes on there.
No.
Fine.
No.
And no, I'm not going to do it.
How many rushing yards does Patrick Mahomes have?
All right, hold on.
Riddle me this.
Batman. Okay, Jalen Hurts, he's second. Third is Daniel Jones. Mm-hmm. Fourth is Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth is Justin Fields.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's Marcus Mariota.
Mm-hmm.
Kyler Murray. Yeah, he's far down the list.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he does have less interceptions, though. Mahomes has 11-2, while Allen has 10-3. It's minimal, but we're also in week 5.
Yeah, but two of those touchdown passes for Mahomes are handoffs. We know that, so can't count those. He's got the best coach in the league in Andy Reid. Here.
What do you
practice? Squad.
The Peace Squad.
There we go. Now I fixed it. I fixed it, everybody.
You're so generous.
I put him on the list. He's ready to be called up to the big leagues.
This list is a nightmare.
We did it.
We got running back right. We definitely got running back right.
Yeah, that was easy.
And then, of course, Jared Goff and Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Hold on, there you go. That's true. What would you do for special teams and coach? Coach, I feel like you go Reed.
I go Andy Reid for coach.
You go
honestly.
Reed. And then special teams. Not the Packers. Definitely not the Chiefs. The Chiefs definitely don't win that one.
No, special teams. The Chiefs kind of have famously the best special teams coach in the league. And
We're not talking about special team coach. We're talking about their current play.
Oh, David Toe.
It's not the Chiefs, buddy. That one's a big no-no.
Maybe the Ravens. You got Justin Tucker. Didn't Duvernay return the first kick for a touchdown this year?
Going off. Duvernay's been doing all right.
Yeah, maybe the Ravens.
Okay, fine. There you go. It's like Lamar's there in spirit.
Yeah.
All right, Perna. Well, you've been pumping out 2 videos past couple of days. What do you got coming out? What 2 for you got for us today?
I'll have my Broncos prediction podcast on That's Good Broncos later today. And we're working on a Justin Fields episode, but that's probably going to be up tomorrow.
Got you.
Hint, it's called Bustin' Fields.
Got him.
Who likes wordplay?
I mean, I tried to get him on there. Apparently,
I didn't say he was bad. I didn't say Mahomes was bad.
Tried so hard and got so far.
Would I take Josh Allen over him? Yes. Would I take Lamar Jackson over him? Yes. Would I take Jalen Hurts over him? I'd have to think about it.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh my God, my curse, Tom, was so good.
Yeah. Did you get in between 2 teams?
It stopped on the Bills, but like the little whatever flange was stuck. And then I kind of I put my hand on the table and then it popped over to the Chiefs. So Chiefs cursed. Chiefs officially cursed. I've never been so happy. Never been so happy.
I mean, the Eagles, you did curse them, right? They had some injuries. So
yeah, and they dropped 14 right away to the Jags, but I don't think the curse wheel's really working this year. It's going after the top
Tell
team.
that to the Saints. Okay. They lost players and they had a double doink.
So it's about half and half.
Panthers.
Because it did the Bills and their team almost had to forfeit the season because of injuries. But the Packers, we'll see what happens there.
We went into overtime with a 3rd-string rookie, so if that's the extent of our curse, I'm happy.
You won. If you would have lost.
Jair Alexander, he hurt his PP. And also, Adrian Amos, he got hurt too.
I got a blade of grass stuck up my urethra.
Never been the same. It's that Kentucky bluegrass. They have the hybrid there.
What do you got, Tom?
Today, I got the AFC South reaction to Week 4 coming out, and I got Week 5 predictions going to be dropping, and there will be a preview with another creator this week in preparation for the Giants game.
Ooh,
it'll be fun.
Is it Mr. Yeast?
It's not Mr. Yeast. No. I wanted to help out smaller creators, and 5 won't be there until next week. So,
ooh, love it.
But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS, and you have been navigated.
And you've reached your destination.